Hi, everybody. Day 4 of our Advent series. I want to read to you today from the Gospel, Matthew 15. After leaving, Jesus went to Lake Galilee and climbed a hill nearby and sat down. Huge crowds streamed to him, bringing them their lame and blind and deformed and deaf and mute, and many others in need of healing. They laid them at Jesus' feet, and he healed them all. And the crowds marveled. They were amazed, astounded over the things they were witnessing with their own eyes. The lame were walking, the mute were speaking, the crippled were made well, the blind could see. For 3 days, everyone celebrated these miracles and exalted and praised God of Israel. Jesus called to his disciples and he said, I have great compassion for all these people. They've already been with me 3 days without food. I don't want to send them away with no food. They may be overcome by weakness on their journey home. So the disciples said to him, well, where in the world are we going to find enough food in this desolate place to feed this crowd? And he said, well, how many barley loaves do you have? And they said 7 and a couple of small fish. So he said, have the people sit on the grass. Then he took the 7 loaves and the fish and he gave thanks to God and he broke the bread, gave it to his disciples who then distributed the food to the crowds. When everyone was completely full, listen to that, completely full and satisfied, they gathered the leftovers, and there were 7 baskets full left over. They started with 7 loaves and a few fish, and they had 7 baskets left over. Now there were 4,000 men who ate the food Jesus multiplied, and even more if you include the women and children. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. How many loaves do you have? So in today's gospel, it says that the people placed at Jesus' feet all those who had any kind of issue, from demonic possession to a broken toe, anything. They were hungry, they were lost, they were hopeless, they were sick, they were crippled, whatever. They brought them, and it says Jesus healed them all. He didn't walk through the crowd and say, I don't know, I don't think you're ready. I don't like the way your heart is. No, I'm not gonna heal you. And actually that builds character for you. So I want you to keep that broken arm. He didn't say any of that. He healed them all. And then he had incredible compassion because they were starving and they were exhausted. He didn't just care about their wounds. He cared about their exhaustion. He cared about their hunger, their physical needs. Today, in this 4th day of Advent, I want us to think about, what do we bring? Do we feel like we need to bring our polished up selves and that Jesus will only be ready to speak to us or move in our lives or use us in any way if we're all polished up and in a good place? Because that's not what happened in this scripture, and we need to listen as we ask the Lord to make us more awake to who he is, to his presence, to his power, to his heart. Remember that he was filled with compassion, and he cared about every single thing. So I just invite you, and we all need to just bring our messy selves to Jesus and do what they did. What do you have to bring? What's the little you have to bring? Bring it. Lay it at his feet. Watch him transform. Something I say every day. And if you know me, you know it, because I tell you to say it too. God, I can't, you can, and you promise you will do it in me. I don't come to you in great strength. I don't come to you as a theologian. I don't come to you so together all the time. I come to you probably a chocolate mess most of the time. But I'm going to lay it at your feet and I'm going to say, Jesus, I want you more than I want me. And in this season of Advent where I'm trying to prepare him room, where I'm saying, Jesus, give me your eyes to see at a different level. Open up new realms to me. I'm going to bring the few loaves and the little fish that I have. I'm going to bring my messy thoughts. I'm going to bring my broken dreams, my hunger, my hunger for more of you. I'm going to bring all of that. And I'm going to lay it at your feet. And I'm going to say, Jesus, multiply your grace, multiply your love, multiply your wisdom and insight in me. Let me see as you see. Let me love with your heart. Let's spend some time today thinking about what our little loaves and fish are that we can bring and lay at his feet and say, Jesus, I can't, you can, and you promise you will. Do it in me. God bless you, my friends.